Aloha, aloha everyone. Happy Sunday. You got Aniela here. I am a coach with the Be With Your Twin Flame program, and welcome to my live video today. We are talking today about something that comes up, something that is actually something deep rooted in all of us that we really should have a knowing of, especially on this journey. It's going to show you, this journey is going to show you the worth that you see in yourself. This journey above all journeys is going to do that for you folks. And we're going to talk about it today because I am sharing one of two ways. Of course, the second way is going to be in another live that I'm going to do later. But one of two ways that we see our own worth on this journey. And it's very, very important because, like I said, this journey is what's going to show you what you see as your worth. And if you know anything about any of the videos you've been watching from Elle or myself, it is all about you. The twin flame journey is all about you. It has nothing to do with the physical form of the twin flame. This journey happened upon you for you. So folks are going to want to stay tuned. But you've probably been seeing the buzz lately about the boot camp we have coming up. It's so exciting to even think about. That's going to be coming up in less than 2 weeks, not next week, but the following week, starting on April 19th. 5 days going all the way through April 23rd of information, of fun, of entertainment, of getting to know Elle, getting to know our coaches, and finding out really what's happening to you on this journey. Because the most important thing for you to get out of all of this, if you forget everything else I say, if you can't even remember anything that Elle has said, the most important thing is for you to know that this journey is for you. Folks, let's face it, in 3D, in this world, from the time we are born into this world, from the time we are growing up, there isn't, and going through life, especially in adulthood, that's why once you become an adult, it's like, oh gosh, the good old days when I was a child, when I didn't have my responsibilities or all these things, situations that's happening in your life. We reflect back to when we were children because all of that wasn't there. How many times in your life are you going to see someone telling you that this is all for you? Not a lot of times, folks. Not a lot of times. So take heed. If you remember and retain anything that you see, always know, regardless of what's happening on your twin flame journey, how it feels, how things are playing out right now for you in the physical with you or your twin flame, or it doesn't even matter. Just everything that's going on in this what feels like ruckus. This journey is for you. And this ruckus is not meant to be ruckus, folks. This is the most beautiful journey you will ever be on in your life. Because if you can start learning how to manage the fear-based energy, which is behind everything that you're feeling, everything that you're going through, you will start to see that every day more and more. It truly is all about you. There's not a lot of things in life that when you're going through that, someone comes at, hey, this is for you. I remember when I started to resonate with that and I started to see just how beautiful this journey, which seemed like the most difficult thing in my life happening, seeming like that, I knew that on the other side, it wasn't that way. And folks, it's not. So stay tuned. You're going to see the blurb and the link down below. But hold on and let's go through this together. We are talking today about what your worth is. And one of the ways that you can see how you gauge your worth, one of the biggest ways that you can see how you gauge your worth, because again, folks, your worth, it's all about you. This journey is all about you. And one of the easiest ways to see if you are gauging your worth, if you are seeing your worth, what does that mean? What does your worth mean? It just is that you are worthy of all. You are all. We are not out there to look. We are not here living this planet, born on this earth to look for anything outside of ourselves. But let's face it, that's what the physical 3D relating in life, moving along, that's just the way it is. However, we start to lose our knowledge of our own worth a lot of times from very early on in life. And on this journey, one of the things that can play out is your tolerance of disrespect, is your tolerance of someone not honoring you, or everyone not honoring you or respecting you or even knowing or even treating you with respect. And that, folks, can look in the form on the twin flame journey like you're gonna have to just tolerate anything, any type of behavior, any little crumbs, any little scraps that they want to give you. If I'm getting a little huffy about it, it's because I have been there too. That is not true, folks. The twin flame, although that is the other half, they share your soul. I'm just getting all bubbled up here. They share your soul. Although that is to be true, there is no reason to tolerate or accept any kind of behavioral issue from them or disrespect or anything of that sort. There is no need. You don't need to. You, folks, have what you need already inside of you. And when we start feeling like, oh my gosh, because this is where I came from, I don't accept anything like that from other people, but for some reason, the twin flame, I'll accept it from. No, folks. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay. It's okay to get to that point. I don't know anyone who's been on this journey that didn't feel at one time they had to. And I'm telling you right now, you don't. You already have everything inside of you, and you will only be treated in the way that you accept. That doesn't just happen on the twin flame journey, it happens out there, everywhere in life. You will be treated the way you accept. Not to say that people aren't gonna try, it doesn't really matter. On this journey though, you're looking at yourself. And the reason why we tend to tolerate things from the twin flame is that we feel like we have to. We don't. We absolutely don't. We don't need that. That's just the physical. We don't need that. What we need is to start supplying ourselves with what we have already in abundance with us. It's not outside of you, folks. It's already in you. And if you can resonate with any of that and take a look at your own situation, are you doing things? Are you accepting things? Are you accepting behavior that is just not worthy of you? Because you are worthy, folks. Trust me, when you start to come to that realization that the only reason that things like this are happening the way that they do is because you're on the twin flame journey and it's all just energy, when you start resonating with that, you start to realize that anything that happens in the physical, if it ain't serving you, and it doesn't matter if it's from someone else or from your twin flame, you don't need to tolerate it. Of course, you don't need to go back and do war and World War III and all of that. No, not at all. You just don't need to tolerate it. You need to start putting yourself first and start looking at your boundaries and start looking at what is worthy treatment or behavior for you. And if it ain't cutting it, guess what? You don't need to put up with that shit one more day. Said it from Aniela. Let it go right here. You don't need to put up with that at all. It's all about you, folks. And if it's not serving you, guess what? It's just showing you things that you don't need. That's what you don't need. And on this journey, there's gonna be a lot of doors to show you things like that. That's just one of them. So if you're resonating with what I'm talking about, if you're looking at your situation and you're going, oh, maybe that's why I feel like crap. Yeah, that has a lot to do with it. Maybe that's why, among other things. But folks, again, remember, on this journey, you will find your worth just based on how you accept things, how you allow things, and how you maneuver and learn how to just get through this. It's not about the twin flame. It's not about anything else but you just showing you the things that you can learn to balance out in order to feel better. When you know your worth, folks, if you forget everything else besides the thing I talked about earlier, when you know your worth, everyone else will too. If that's not happening, it's not because people don't know it, it's because you don't know it yet. When you know your worth, everyone else knows it too. Alrighty, so now take a look at your situation. If you need to get moving more, which most of you do, which is why you're watching this video, go ahead and click on the link below to get more information about our boot camp. The second part of how you can gauge your own worth, I'll be talking about in a later live. Alrighty, folks, ahoy ho, happy Sunday. Malama pono, take good care, and we'll talk again. Bye, everybody.